There was some talk of whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car. My goodness, that car just hooked, went straight in.
It did that hook and go up the hill, man.
And that was a incredibly hard impact into the safer barrier.
Look at that safer barrier right there, how it just crushed all that stuff.
That is good, though.
Oh,
that
no,
means
it's
that
great.
thing moved.
It's great. It's just incredible how hard it hit.
And then the flipping helped the car dissipate the remaining energy, parts flying off it.
Look at that.
Oh, thank goodness. And wave to the fans.
My goodness.
That says so much for these race cars. It says so much for what these racetracks have done with this safer barrier. That is unbelievable.
And he walked away and waved to the crowd.
My goodness.
Teammate Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards, 3 Fords.
Oh, hurdle already.
The wall. Slams to the outside. It's 5-time champion Jimmy Johnson. He collects Danica Patrick and the 34 of David Reagan.
Trevor Bayne, the 21 car, winner from last year. You see him involved?
Kurt Busch is involved.
I'm a little worried about Jimmy. He took a hard lick right in the door. And there's the HenryCar.com Chevrolet of Kurt Busch. He's got damage.
1 lap and 600 feet, and it's calamity.
Oh, my gosh. Jimmy took a really hard lick, that second lick.
David Reagan's Ford, his first outing for Front Row Motorsports. Busch will make it back around to the pits.
Both of our winners from the Daytona races last year involved. Trevor Bayne won the 500. David Reagan won the July race.
When you see the replay of this, and
the reigning Sprint Cup champion, first driver in 6 years not named Johnson.
Whoa, there he goes.
Oh boy,
there we go.
5 cars are in it.
Maybe more. Not
heavy damage to both Penske cars.
Bam.
To Tony Stewart.
What did Tony say this morning? He wasn't going to push Ryan.
That's right. Because every time he does, bad things happen.
Problem.
Yeah, both of the Penske drivers. There you see Brad Keselowski.
Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact. Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off. He's bailing out of the car. Part of that car did pierce the catch fencing shy of the start-finish line. You see some of the others involved. In that melee coming to the finish line, a car, Larson's, was turned up into the catch fencing, the safety fencing separating the race.
Get some kind of big move here off turn 4 like Kevin did. Oh, and there
Johnson to the wall with
ran.
the one of McMurray. 3, 4 cars around, one on its roof, one car hard into the wall.
That was
and it ends in flames and sparks.
Our front row sitter up here, he's got a torn up race car,
Mark
78
Tripp
car.
Jimmy Johnson, he looks okay. Front end of his car on fire. McMurray crawls across the start finish line to earn a spot in the 500. The field is frozen as of the caution flag, and Jamie McMurray's car all torn up. 59.5 great laps, and then this.
I just didn't have a good feeling when Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon got side by side. I felt like that was not a good move for either one of them, and of course we had trouble.
Michael Waltrip's car into the pit wall.
Oh,
trouble, turn 4.
Oh,
One
no.
car hard in the wall, Kurt Busch.
Oh, no.
Viewing the number 22 of Logano to see if he will be penalized. Look at this! Oh, Stenhouse! He saved it!
No, Aaron Jones is not going to be able to save it.
Jones did not.
Come on.
Jones, his teammate Suarez, William Byron, Jimmy Johnson are all in it along with Ty Dillon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trevor
goodness.
Bayne was able to weave his way through there.
Caution. And the green and white check.
Hungry for their first win.
Oh, there it goes.
Ben Rhodes collects a bunch of them.
Oh, man.
The big one at Talladega.
It's Hemrick also involved in the bottom in the 19 truck.
Oh, Kyle Busch slides and does the 78. They both go up into the wall through turn 1. Caution comes out.
Lock her down. We're done. KO'd.
Fighting for the spot. The 18 got loose up high. The 78 was loose down low. 78 split up and hit the 18. They both go around. Big flames underneath the hood of Martin Truex Jr.'s car. He jumps out of it.
Two tires on this stop. This car just loose early on in this race, but they did settle down much better.
Back straight away. A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Upside down. Buscher. Oh, man.
Chris Buescher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh, man, we saw 4 wide off the corner over there. I was afraid of this. A lot of movement of these cars down the back straight. We see Danica in the 10 right there. There she goes down on the inside. That car really got light. The wheels come off the ground. Roof lid.
Wow.
Push it back down.
That is turf management at its worst right there.
Spectacular shot, and she did a great job keeping it going straight, not getting into that inside wall there, causing more damage.
He's doing what he's doing. He's just mirror driving all over the racetrack. Oh, trouble. Elliott Sadler over 1.5 and on his roof. Now the car tumbling hard onto the pavement in turn 3. Caution is out. A terrible crash.
Through the corner. Still on his fender. On the high side. Logano going for it. They're down the backstretch. Logano with a half a car length on him. Now here comes Carl back on the low side. Oh, Carl slips a little.
Come on, he's sideways.
Oh, now he gets Logano. Joey's into the bar. The car's upside down. On the side is clear.
Yellow's out, yellow is out, yellow is out.
Wallace gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it. Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back. They want you to stop on the back.
They are stopping everyone on the backstretch.
Something. I just in the throttle. He got loose. I touched him.
Big push coming from Elliott and Keselowski. Contact! Elliott slam into the wall.
Are you kidding me?
Danica Patrick, Casey Kane.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, took the wind out of Chase Elliott.
Yeah, that was
Elliott, Kane. Here's
violent.
Danica Patrick.
Incredible, these runs that come so fast. You cannot protect against that run.
Oh,
we got
Kurt
one
Busch around off the bumper of Blaney.
Inside. Carl, watch your inside. You should be the leader.
looks like
Truex
yesterday.
not able to avoid this one, or Bowman.
Oh, Bowman's got it. Benedetto, Stenhouse, a bunch of them.
DiBenedetto all torn up.
And teams worked hard to get
Trouble,
our car going. We
trouble.
did test
Start
here.
finish
we
line.
got-
Logano comes down into Paul Menard. One car gets up on top of a group and goes flipping over and over, and the 30 lands on its roof. That's Parker Kligerman.
Cole Witt's teammate that just wrecked in that first caution.
Brandon Davis's team, Swan Energy, suddenly has two cars torn up. There's Dave Blaney with the single car 77 team.
Look at a coil spring there that's come out of one of these race cars, a rear coil spring.
All right. In the 30, Kligerman.
Oh, level and in trouble is 07 LaJoy. Randy LaJoy slamming into the wall. Randy LaJoy out of Norwalk, Connecticut, destroying his automobile. Randy LaJoy, second generation driver.
Hard into the wall, the 41 of Kurt Busch. He'll collect the rest of the field.
18's in it, the 48's in it.
The 88 is in it. Just on the front edge. She starts to roll now on the apron. The 32 of Matt DiBenedetto. The 4 of Harvick.
20 of Matt Kenseth.
And numerous cars.
Stewart around into Biffle. Tony Stewart goes around. And caution waves yet again.
More cars.
Kurt Busch and Greg Biffle, a hard hit there.
And the answer to your question before that restart? No. I guess we
Get the inside wall hard.
Greg Biffle pounded the inside wall, but he wants to drive it home. Kurt Busch will not be so fortunate, I don't think. No, that's far enough. Hamlin. Now watch Jimmy Johnson outside, second row.
Oh, they got 4 wide. What happened was the 1 car, he snuck to the outside of the 48 getting into turn 3, and the 6 tried to go to the inside. Just not enough room to make it 4 wide right there.
And Mike, I know you won't, the cars are the most difficult to hang on to at the end of that.
Yeah, watch the run these drivers get that are lined up. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there in the 88. Watch Burke. Here we go. Here we go.
And she's all right after a hard crash, and the caution flag is out.
The race is over. That's Tony Stewart will win the race. God, we got that camera in there with Danica.
Tumor Foundation Ford. Lally's first lap, 28.93, and that.
Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I could see it coming. He might save it if he can keep it off the inside.
Go back up to the wall.
Just slightly. I don't even know if it's skint the paint.
Well, we don't know if he's going to be in the show.
Really lightly. Nice job. That was a nice job right there.
I couldn't concur more.
I saw it on the first lap that the car was.
And maybe not hit anything, but he catches the outside wall, and then that banking carries you all the way down to the inside where you slam that and really tear your race car up.
No. What happened to Kevin Swindell?
Holy cow.
Good Lord. That is the 23, and what happened here?
Must have pulled up in front of him.
Oh, wow. Man. Oh.
What a bad break for Swindell there.
What did he do? He drove straight across the damn racetrack.
I was just trying to get back rolling again. I just didn't know how bad the damage was, and whenever I was expecting it to turn, it didn't. And so I had the wheel cranked and everything. I was trying to go back up the track to just try and get back down to the pits and everything. See if we can maybe salvage the car as it was, and it wouldn't turn. And it started turning on me. It started feeling like normal, and then all of a sudden it just stopped turning and went straight to the top. And so I wasn't expecting that, and so I just got stopped.
Hit by Ricky Carmichael, Ray. Big hit by Carmichael into the wall. Destroyed the front end of that truck.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, good to hear that.
Thank goodness for those safety barriers.
Look at the destruction.
We heard Ricky just say he got loose. Wow, that thing is. May have been a situation where he got loose, overcorrected, and then shot that thing into the wall head on.
That truck is destroyed.
You see him, he's in between 2 trucks, and he does get sideways and then overcorrects it. And man, did that truck hit the wall hard.
You talked about it. You're going 160, 170 miles an hour when you get into the turn.
Yeah, but you know,
and that's a hard right turn.
You just don't see wrecks that hard.
And now, under caution, Juan Pablo Montoya has crashed and gone aflame.
Holy cow, what happened?
We just got a report that he was complaining about a bad vibration in every gear.
No, Larry, he just slammed
into the jet dryer.
I think he slammed into the jet dryer.
They're trying to clear debris off the racetrack, and the car brakes, won't steer, and he slides up the track and into the back of that surplus helicopter jet engine on a trailer used to dry the racetrack.
Mike, I saw sparks coming out from the car as if it had a tire down or something. What an incredible turn of events. I've never in my life. Oh my gosh.
And all that spilled jet fuel found something hot to ignite it. Safe.
Oh, and a spin.
I think there might have been some contact there.
Down.
The 11 goes around.
All right, clear the apron. Clear the apron.
Stays on the track now on the apron. And Brian Scott is going to have to come down pit road and get rid of all the sod.
Let's see if Austin Dillon couldn't see up there and maybe, no, he just loses it. Yeah, it looked like he just tried to turn down and lost it there. So my apologies to Austin Dillon.
There's another look. No, absolutely. Yeah, not even close from that angle.
Looked like his car was just maybe tight and it was drifting up on the exit in the gas. And as he gave it some wheel, it just came around.
Get a good look from Austin Dillon's car.
One slow and in the middle. Just watch him.
Oh,
Stay
yeah.
on the bottom.
Wow,
Stay on the
took
bottom.
off.
Come on. Come on with it. Come on. Keep coming.
So a tough break
No
for Brian
caution.
Scott, who
Caution's
was
out.
running strong early, and he is making his way down pit road. Doc?
Yeah, he came on the radio after he spun and said, guys, I'm sorry, I just hit an air pocket there, and suddenly the car just jumped sideways on me. I had no contact, so he's going to come down and get that grass off the grill you guys were mentioning. Go ahead and put 4 tires in it, and they got to tighten him up. He had complained that the car was free, very, very free in 3 and 4, so now they're putting left side tires on, and we'll get it completely full of Sunoco fuel.
Well, they can take their time because the field is just on the backstretch. Get that good and clean because you don't want that.
Oh, we got trouble, Larry.
Coming to the tri-oval. A number of cars involved. Still spinning. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon on the grass, Regan Smith, Michael Waltrip back up through the groove, and there's Bill Elliott as well.
Yeah, and Jeff Gordon and those guys were up in the 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. So this thing, obviously, it may have started back a little bit, but it carried its way all the way to the front.
Jimmy Johnson completed 1 lap in the 500. And better in that category tonight, but similar situation to what we saw then.
Yeah, Jimmy got turned into the outside wall and hit head on in the 500, and here he's got turned into the inside wall coming out of turn 4 here, and it's a softer, it's a soft wall, it's a softer barrier, so that's a plus, but still that was a hard hit.
But these guys obviously, I think, did they hit pit lane before the flag came out?
That may be why the caution was out.
Sure
these guys were probably slowing down, and then we just get a chain reaction. It'll be interesting to see because we saw the 16 on pit road. There's no way.
Through turns 3 and 4
here we go.
for the final time. Big crash behind the race leader, Tony Stewart. That's going to allow Smoke to pull away. What's going to happen behind him? Can Burton get there? No, he can't. Tony Stewart wins it at Daytona.
Great finish.
From 42nd to the win.
Great move by Jeff Burton right there. I tell you,
That
Jeff's
was
a great race by
save.
Jeff Burton. I'm telling you, incredible save and incredible job to put him in position. And you know, Matt's just where he's got to be, but Casey Kane deserves a lot of credit for that too, pushing that 14 and getting him in the right position.
Did you see the water spitting out of that thing, man? I mean, he sacrificed his engine right there.
Dale Earnhardt won 34 races here. That's more than anybody when you go across all the series. Second on that list at this track, Tony Stewart. Tonight, he collects his 18th checkered flag. And it's his 4th in this race in the last 8 years. And oh, by the way, now he's got 3 wins, joining Brad Keselowski. How huge will that be when we head to the playoffs in September? Did get a report that Marcus Ambrose, involved in that earlier accident, hard hit, has walked from the infield care center.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
The big one.
And we anticipated it. 3 wide wasn't going to last.
Nicole, I kept telling you. You did. You were right. We just waited a little bit longer.
Full width. The speed difference is so great when they make that swap, especially if it happens at the front. There's just almost nowhere to go. You can't. A lot of drivers can't see. They're
Here,
Crocker, the 6 car, did not get off to a particularly good start. She's on the bottom of the racetrack, just can't move that car up, and cars are just going by on the outside, freight training her.
And she lost about 10 spots. Oh, we got trouble coming off of 2 already.
Matt Kenseth is around, a hard hit. Kenseth took a hard hit.
Oh, we got somebody on their head.
Donnie Nuremberg in 52 goes tumbling down the backstretch and then in the inside wall.
Sauter involved in it, and that the thing about this racetrack is just
are destroyed.
It's like a pinball. When they start wrecking, there's just nowhere to go.
And you can see Donnie moving around inside of that car. It's Randy LaJoie in the 34 pulling away. Sauter in the 1.